The Indiana Fever are on the hunt for a game-changing transformation. New leadership, a fresh strategy, and key free agent signings to set the stage for a breakthrough season? Could the iconic Lisa Bluder be the answer to redefining success for the Indiana Fever? NBA analysts are already saying that moving on from Christy Sides is a smart decision, but we'll explore that later. Stay tuned as we delve into why Bluder might just be the perfect choice to guide the Fever to new heights. Should she take the leap? Let us know your thoughts in the comments as we uncover all the details. Let's get into it. Why removing Christy Side is a great move. One of the major headlines of the WNBA offseason involved the Indiana Fever's decision to part ways with head coach Christy Sides after her second season with the team. The full impact of this move had yet to unfold, as the Fever had not announced a successor for Sides, although speculation pointed towards former Connecticut Sun head coach Stephanie White as a likely candidate. Additionally, there remained uncertainty about whether Sides might find herself coaching with another WNBA team in the future. In a recent episode of ESPN's The Elle Duncan Show, released on Thursday, Duncan shared another potential effect of Sides firing: the possibility of stunting the development of the Fever's young players. Duncan remarked, "If every season's objective, especially in Indiana's case, is to make the postseason, especially after missing it since 2016, then they need to consider the players' development as well." She pointed out that this coaching change would mean Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, who had both started to find their rhythm with the Fever towards the season's end, would now face another shift in coaching leadership. Duncan emphasized that this change would be Boston and Clark's second coach since joining the WNBA, a notable adjustment for players at the start of their careers. It makes you wonder if their development or growth might be hindered, or at least delayed, by a new regime. Duncan concluded, "It's a compelling perspective, and only time would reveal whether Duncan's concerns were justified." However, with the combined talents of Clark and Boston, and with Stephanie White recognized as one of the league's most respected coaches, many believed the Fever's development trajectory could significantly accelerate if she took over in 2025. Now let's get to the real point. Can Lisa Bluder be a better replacement for Stephanie White? If so, what are the reasons? Following a stellar rookie season, Caitlin Clark captured the Rookie of the Year award and placed fourth in MVP voting, bringing hope to the Indiana Fever despite their early playoff exit. As the team prepares for the 2025 season, they are restructuring, starting with the decision to replace head coach Christy Sides, who faced criticism for not maximizing Clark's potential. Lisa Bluder, Clark's renowned college coach at Iowa, could be the ideal choice to lead the Fever. Bluder has a proven track record of developing talent, transforming Clark into a record-breaking player, and nurturing young athletes, skills that would be invaluable as the Fever build a competitive roster. Her adaptability in balancing structured coaching with Clark's creative style fostered a successful partnership, which could help integrate diverse playing styles and enhance team performance. Clark has praised Bluder as an exceptional leader, crucial for fostering team cohesion and creating a winning environment during this transition. Bluder's experience in high-pressure situations and her ability to adjust game plans make her well-suited to guide a team aiming for a championship. Overall, Bluder's talent development, strategic adaptability, and leadership qualities position her as an excellent fit for the Indiana Fever and a key asset for Caitlin Clark's continued success in the WNBA. If Lisa Bluder were to be hired as head coach for the Indiana Fever, several shifts could be anticipated based on her coaching history and philosophy. Known for her strong player development, Bluder would likely prioritize building the skills of young talents like Aaliyah Boston, instilling confidence and consistency. Bluder emphasizes a high-paced, fluid offense with solid ball movement. She could work to speed up the Fever's play style, creating scoring opportunities through quick transitions and effective spacing. With her teams often ranking high in three-point shooting, she might encourage Fever players to sharpen perimeter shooting, creating a more dynamic inside-out game. A tough defense is often a Bluder hallmark. She would likely instill a strong defensive mindset in the Fever, possibly experimenting with zone defenses and press tactics to disrupt opponents' rhythm. Bluder's coaching style is heavily team-oriented. She might work to strengthen the team culture, fostering strong chemistry, especially as the Fever look to rebuild with younger players. What other options Indiana Fever can explore? Curt Miller is a seasoned head coach in the WNBA, known for his impactful tenure with the Connecticut Sun, where he led the team to the playoffs for 7 consecutive seasons and guided them to the finals in both 2019 and 2022. Despite facing challenges during his 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Sparks, where he struggled to find success, Miller remained a favorite among his players. His unexpected firing at the end of the season left many stunned, reflecting the respect he garnered from his team. Given his impressive track record, it's no surprise that his name is being circulated for several coaching openings, including the Indiana Fever, who are seeking new leadership to elevate the franchise. Miller's familiarity with Indiana adds an interesting layer to his candidacy. He previously led the University of Indiana's women's team from 2012 to 2014, which means he has a connection to the state that could benefit the Fever as they look to build a competitive roster. His experience and established rapport with players make him a compelling candidate who could potentially guide the Fever to new heights. Another intriguing possibility for the Fever is Jenny Bukk, who is not currently on the Fever staff, but has been an influential member of the Pacers organization for 4 seasons. Bukk has built a strong relationship with Kelly Krauskopf, who recently transitioned from her role as assistant general manager of the Pacers to take charge of basketball operations with the Fever. This pre-existing familiarity could facilitate a smooth transition should Bukk be considered for the head coach position. Bukk has an impressive background that combines both playing and coaching experience in the WNBA. With 6 seasons of head coaching experience and her current role as an NBA assistant, she brings a unique perspective to the table. Her blend of experience in both leagues positions her well to lead a WNBA team, and her established connections within the Fever's front office could make her an attractive option. Cheryl Miller, while considered a long shot, is another name that could emerge in discussions for the Fever's head coach position. Having coached the WNBA All-Star team in 2024, where she worked with standout players such as Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell, Miller's recent experience may hint at a potential future in coaching at the professional level. As one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time, she carries a legacy that resonates deeply within the sport, particularly in Indiana, where her brother, Reggie Miller, is an iconic sports figure. Miller's coaching history includes 2 seasons at USC in the 1990s, a stint with the Phoenix Mercury from 1997 to 2000, and her most recent role coaching Cal State Los Angeles from 2016 to 2019. While her coaching career has seen ups and downs, her deep understanding of the game and her ability to connect with players could make her a worthy candidate for the Fever. As the Indiana Fever navigate this critical juncture, the decision regarding their new head coach will be pivotal. Each of the candidates brings a unique set of skills and experiences that could help shape the future of the franchise. Whether it's Curt Miller's proven track record in the league, Jenny Bukk's blend of WNBA and NBA experience along with her connections to the Fever's front office, or Cheryl Miller's legendary status and recent coaching experience with top players, the Fever have several compelling options to consider. As the Indiana Fever stand at a crossroads, the decision on their next head coach will significantly impact the team's trajectory in the WNBA. With candidates like Lisa Bluder, known for her success in college basketball and her ability to develop players like Caitlin Clark, the Fever have an exciting opportunity to redefine their future. Coach Lisa Bluder's proven track record in nurturing talent and fostering a positive team culture makes her a strong contender to lead the Fever back to prominence in women's basketball. As we consider the potential of Lisa Bluder coaching the Fever, it's clear that her connection with Caitlin Clark-Lisa Bluder could be a game-changer. Bluder is not only respected for her strategic mind, but also for being Lisa Bluder's players' coach, which resonates deeply with athletes looking to thrive at the professional level. The upcoming season holds immense promise, and with the right leadership, the Indiana Fever can aim for greater heights. Whether it's Bluder or another candidate, the goal remains the same: to build a competitive team that inspires and excites fans. We look forward to seeing how this unfolds and encourage you to share your thoughts on the future of the Fever. Will Coach Lisa Bluder be the key to unlocking a new era for the Indiana Fever in the WNBA? Let us know in the comments.